I'm Dalton Barrett for News Radio WGNS, and here are some of the top stories impacting Rutherford County on your Rutherford Roundup for Monday, March the 16th, 2026. In Smyrna, an investigation is now underway after a road rage call escalated into an officer-involved shooting late Thursday morning on South Lowry Street. Smyrna police were dispatched around 11:30 a.m. on March the 12th to the 200 block of South Lowry, near 201 South Lowry Street, where officers encountered a person connected to the dispute. Preliminary findings show the situation intensified when the individual reportedly reached for a weapon, leading to two officers opening fire. The suspect was wounded and taken to a local hospital. While no officers were hurt, at the request of the 16th Judicial District Attorney General Jennings Jones, the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation is now handling the independent review. TBI agents are working to determine exactly what happened, and once their findings are complete, the case will be turned over to the District Attorney's Office for a decision on whether the officers' actions were legally justified. Meanwhile, in Rutherford County, Vergne police say a suspicious vehicle incident behind the department early Sunday, March the 8th, ended with the suspect in custody and a long list of charges. Officers responded after spotting a black truck parked in a restricted grassy area behind the station. Police say the driver flashed bright lights at officers, revved the engine, and made movements that caused concern for officer safety. After the suspect was taken into custody, investigators reportedly found a loaded firearm under the driver's seat, open containers of alcohol, and a THC vape device. Authorities also say the driver had allegedly struck another vehicle on Murfreesboro Road before fleeing the scene. In Rutherford County, the school board has approved the purchase of 10 new school buses as district leaders work to stabilize transportation following a recent contractor issue. Director of Schools Dr. Jimmy Sullivan told board members the move is intended to support a hybrid transportation model rather than replace the county's long-standing contractor system. The decision comes after a bus contractor lost insurance coverage in February, disrupting roughly 40 routes across the county. While most services have since been restored, 7 routes remain uncovered as of the March 12th meeting. The board voted to purchase 5 90-passenger buses, 4 24-passenger buses, and 1 42-passenger bus to help fill those gaps. School Board Vice Chair Francis Rosales said some of the buses will also serve as emergency backups in case contractors cannot cover routes or experience mechanical issues. District leaders say that the goal is to ensure students across the county can reliably get to school without placing added stress on parents. Meanwhile, in Murfreesboro, fire crews responded Sunday to a residential fire on Netherland Drive, located between Cypress Drive and Sherrill Boulevard. Murfreesboro Fire Rescue crews arrived quickly and worked to contain the blaze before it could spread further throughout the home. Officials say that the fire caused damage primarily to the exterior of the structure. One resident suffered minor burns but declined medical treatment at the scene. Several Murfreesboro Fire Rescue units responded, and the Murfreesboro Fire Marshal's office is now investigating what sparked the fire. New national data is offering fresh insight into what it takes to afford basic living expenses across Tennessee, including the Nashville-Murfreesboro-Franklin metro area. Researchers with the Massachusetts Institute of Technology's Living Wage Calculator say the income needed to cover essentials like housing, food, transportation, healthcare, and taxes continues to outpace the state's minimum wage. In Tennessee, 2 working adults with no children would each need to earn about $14.59 per hour to meet basic costs statewide. In the Nashville-Murfreesboro-Franklin metro area, that number rises to roughly $16.19 an hour for each adult. For single parents, the gap is far larger. A single adult raising 3 children in the same metro area would need to earn about $56.40 an hour to reach what researchers define as a living wage. Meanwhile, a separate national analysis shows Tennessee continues to rank among the top states in the country for marijuana possession arrests. The study, based on FBI crime data from 2021 through 2025, estimates that roughly 12,500 people per year were arrested statewide for marijuana possession. Tennessee ranks 10th in the nation, averaging about 176 arrests per 100,000 residents. While enforcement has declined in recent years, dropping by nearly 24% between 2021 and 2025, the state's arrest rate remains higher than neighboring states. That's all for now. For updates on these and many more local news stories, be sure to check out our website, wgnsradio.com. You can also follow us on social media at News Radio WGNS on Facebook, as well as X. If you're enjoying the show, be sure to leave a rating or review on Spotify and iTunes, a comment on YouTube, or share it with a friend. I'm Dalton Barrett for News Radio WGNS, part of your Good Neighbor Network, and I'll talk to you later.